So sports is a sort of a family story with me.
My teacher, who saw me coming from somewhere and leaving somewhere else, encouraged me to study the intercultural field.
I went into medicine, it sort of started to make sense to try to connect the two, health, medicine and sports.
I'm a local here, so I was very quickly in touch with sport organization and people in charge of sport.
First I should say that I'm a kid from the Alps.
I'm a biologist, I have a PhD in biology. I worked in anti-doping since 1990.
I'm working on material science, mainly on composite materials.
Understanding sports law is like understanding the rules of the game.
We are traveling in a world of technology. Technology is everywhere around us.
Any major sports event nowadays, it's global. You know, you will be exposed to people who think and work and act differently than you.
What's very interesting in the world of sport is that you can be a specialist of one area, but you still need to collaborate with people from other areas.
Sports medicine flows into sports management in a way that you need to understand what the sports is made of, and it's made of athletes.
Certainly one of the key aspects is to learn from the athlete, because he really has the feel and control.
Long term is not really what an athlete is looking for.
In sport everything goes very, very fast.
But most of the time it's really what's going to happen tomorrow.
It's not for in 5 years or in 10 years, but it's really for the next season.
They want to know what's going to happen next week. And we need to be able to give them small steps that are reasonable, that they can understand.
What we are doing is not only anti-doping. What we are doing is to promote clean sport, true sport.
To be able to make your assumptions explicit, you have to be able to explain your perspective.
You have this possibility to make sports law evolve.
Where injuries happen on the pitch and decisions are being made by managers sometimes that don't have the full understanding of the medical issues.
I have many calls, phone calls, you know, 2 or 3 days prior to a big competition, when the people are crying at the phone, oh, I didn't know, I should have done this before.
If you're involved with a team, for example, just make sure that you know who your team doc is, who your team physios are, what's the chain of command or chain of decision, and also make sure that these people know who you are.
As a sports manager, now you're going through very complex contracts with tough legal responsibilities.
The athletes, they must know the rules of the game when they are going to a competition.
So he should have all information to be able to anticipate how this technology could be a really nice opportunity that we should not miss for the development of a sport.
But we do need to have everybody on the same page as far as understanding why decisions are being taken by a specialist.
Anti-doping is a lot about communication.
You learn about yourself by learning about others, and by learning about others, you learn about yourself.
You have to be able to react, to be flexible, to be innovative.
What was true yesterday may no longer be today or tomorrow.
It's about attracting resources to conduct a mission and making sure that the resources are well used, and this is a challenge.
The AISTS MSA class is extremely international. It's always a delight. I think there are always 5 continents represented.
What we provide to the class, the 120 lectures in the MSA, is more a toolbox and understanding of the stakes behind what the rules can be, what the state-of-the-art knowledge in the field is.
I really love this class because of the heterogeneity of the class.
I'm learning a lot from them as well.
Be ready to enlarge and to widen your horizons.
And they're united by one thing, which is their love of sports and everything that's around sports. And they have to collaborate and to play together, show some team spirit.
Be prepared to learn a lot.